Hi, it's your girl, always ambitious Angie. Today I am here with Goal Getting Gwen, who you recognize, and we have a very special guest. We are here with, introduce yourself.
Designs by Demetrius, or my name is Demetrius, but my business is Designs by Demetrius.
Awesome. And Demetrius is a really, really amazing person that we met. You know, it's our desire as we're on this journey to our first billion in multi-level marketing to empower you and to bring you all of the miracles that we find, all of the amazing people in business, their success stories, and their amazing products. And today we feature Demetrius. Please share with us what you do and how you came to do it.
I design women's hats, and the way that I came to do it is my mom, who passed away December the 4th of 2014.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Wore at least 3 to 4 hats every Sunday, and I got tired of buying the hats, so I decided to create and design the hats for her, and so that's what I do. And I each hat I design is kind of unique because I try not to duplicate no hats. Now, sometimes within states I will duplicate a hat, but most of the time I try not to duplicate a hat. I try to make every woman feel special and unique, which is what my mother liked, because she never saw herself in church. She never saw someone else sitting there with her hat on, and one person looking odd, and of course she looking good.
How long have you been making hats? That's the first thing that pops in my head.
I've been making hats for over 35 years.
Wow.
Yes,
Whoa.
35 years I've been making hats.
And if people want to see your hats?
Sure. Unfortunately, I don't have a website.
That's okay, I do those, so I'll be giving you my contact information. But
yes, but they can call me, and I can send them photos. I have photos of all the hats, and I have a catalog at home with all my hats and all. And of course, they can drop by and see the hats.
And so your contact information to share?
My phone number is 301-793-1196.
And you're available to do vending events?
Vending events, special fashion shows, whatever. As long as I'm in town, I can do it.
And how many vending shows would you say you've done? I know it's been countless.
Wow. I've done a lot, and in fact, I have one coming this Saturday at Dress Barn in Largo, Maryland.
Ooh.
Yes. So,
impressive.
Yeah. And actually, Dress Barn has allowed me. This is probably my 8th show at Dress Barn this year.
Wow. Could you give us the details, please? Because we'd love to show up and support you.
It's going to be a Dress Barn in Largo, Maryland, off of 202, and it's from 12 until 3.
Okay.
And the date?
This coming Saturday, the 20th.
Okay. In case this airs late, I wanted to make sure.
This coming Saturday, the 20th.
You.
1 week before my best friend or my good friend's birthday.
Okay, very cool.
Your sister.
Sorry, Tanya. Sorry, Tanya.
That's okay. We just want you to know we do have Finesse represented
right.
here today at the event. Okay.
Okay, so I just want to be clear because I heard you say that you have been designing hats. There are lots of other things that you are capable of making too, right?
I do some jewelry. I don't really focus too much on that as I used to. I do some alterations. Yes.
Together.
I do alterations, but mostly I do hats.
Okay.
It's
awesome.
like my pastime, and it calms me.
I knew I loved him for a reason. Thank you, Tanya.
Alterations.
We did Zumba together, and that was awesome. Yes. And they used to tease me, progging me along, because I'd say, I'm retired, I'm old, I can't do all this stuff.
Speaking of old, you are not going to believe this, but I was impressed. Demetrius, how old are you?
58.
He looks great for 58, right?
Thank you.
Okay.
It's the hat making.
Yeah. Well, it's the Lord's doing.
Actually, we both honestly really think that when you love what you do, it eliminates the stress, and that just gives you this
it's a soothing
feeling
and
of
it relaxes
pride.
you.
There we go.
And that's what I was saying today. I just was telling Tanya this morning that we have gotten away from a lot of things. People used to read for relaxation, things that allows you to relieve stress, to move away from your environment without going anywhere. You can travel through books and stuff. Putting your hats together is the way I used to be when I was designing clothes. I could sit on that sewing machine for hours, and before I knew it, my day was gone. So I understand it is a great stress reliever.
Sometimes I get up in the middle of the night, 11, 12, 1, 2 o'clock, something pops in my mind and I get up and I just make and design a hat and then get up the next morning and say, that's not how I want it, take it apart and do it again. But yeah, some nights, sometimes it's a little difficult to sleep, and so I'll get up and design a hat. But yeah, I love designing hats. And now I try to design a hat at least one a week.
Nice.
Okay, and that was what that leads to my question. Do you have a vision for your business? Are you actually trying to grow the business itself? Are you comfortable at the level you are using it as a part-time? I know you have a fabulous job, money-making job. So we aren't talking about job, just over broke. We're not going to talk about that. It's the entrepreneurship and the fact that I love. Like my husband is a plumber. He built his business while he was working, and that's what I loved about this. You're doing your hats while you have a job. So many people think they have a job, they're secure, they don't have to do anything else.
Until the bottom falls out.
Well, I do it more so as a hobby. I used to have a shop in New York many years ago. When my mom was in New York, I had a shop in New York. Unfortunately, some people don't pay you, like friends.
Yeah.
And so.
Yeah,
So,
I understand that story too.
so I no longer have a shop, but I do have a shop in my house. And then there's a room that I had built for my mom as a closet for her millions of clothes and stuff that I'm going to convert into a shop in my house.
So we will be able to see your stuff locally as well as online. I'm excited about that.
Yes.
And now just I would love to do that.
Sure.
I would love to. Yay!
Yes,
The other thing that we spoke about that I think is real powerful, there are a lot of young men out there right now in a similar situation. They have a dream and a vision and no funding. Could you just speak words about encouragement, staying the course, even though you may not have, I'd like you to speak to specifically the fact that you'll have friends and family and they may or may not be paying customers or supporters, but I'd like you to address how you've handled that these last 30 years.
One of the things that you have to keep foremost in your mind is that whatever you do, you're always going to have people that try to take advantage of what you do. And so you have to keep a positive attitude, not thinking that everything is going to happen overnight, but that it's going to happen. You got to think positive, because if you speak life, life will happen. If you speak doom, doom is going to happen.
This is not scripted, y'all. I'm sorry. It's not scripted.
and so it's good to have the dream, but you also have to be the liver in the dream. You can't just say, oh, I have a dream, and do nothing to go after that dream. And you have to, even though sometimes it may not look like no one's going to show up, it may not look like you're going to sell nothing, but just the fact of being out there, putting your name out there, getting your name out there, eventually your big break will come. Big break will come.
You have been awesome. We're going to take this time. We are going to go and photograph his work. We're going to showcase it and add that to our blog. Mommy, any final thoughts?
No, because I'm waiting for the follow-up. I want to see the room. I want the layout, the design, and everything. Follow you step by step as you travel this dream.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
it is indeed a pleasure. I told you that many times.
Oh, yes.
And
I just really basically deal with women's, what I call church hats.
All right. And they are beautiful. I can't wait to showcase them. All right. Well, it's your girl, always ambitious Angie, and Go Getting Gwen here
and
with
Demetrius. Thank you. Thank you.
See you next time.
Thank you. What you do and how you treat others. And so, I hold that, like a lot of the things she used to tell me, although I would be like, you know, Mama, come on with this
Craziness
stuff.
right now.
Exactly.
Yes, I know.
I used to always say that, but honestly, it's really true.
It is the truth.
It's
And that
really true.
that kind of on one side hurts me to my heart that my mom is always right, but on the other side is the biggest blessing in the world to know that 99% of the time my mother's not telling me anything wrong. And I love that because it's through her wisdom
Exactly.
of her own mistakes that she's speaking to me.
Yes.
And even though I don't want to hear it, it does help me not to keep stumping my foot.
But I will say, even though you may not want to hear what and I'm going to do the, as my daughter say, the old man thing, even though you don't want to hear what our mothers and fathers do say, mothers especially, listen to them because they've been there. Most of them have done that. They've experienced it. And for real, it's their way sometimes of just keeping their children.
It is.
And if I'm telling you, if I could get my mother back here, I would pay every dime. I would sell both of those houses and get her back
And give a leg and an arm.
and give a leg and an arm to
I
get her
know.
back here. And so just to hear, for real, trust me, to hear her say, tell me one more thing, just one, trust me, just to hear her say
Would be priceless.
would be priceless.
Just to have her yell at you
Just
one
to
more
have her
time.
yell-
Say one thing that she said 1,000 times.
just to keep repeating herself or her favorite saying Rian. I was like, Mama, there's no such word as Rian. Yeah, but just to hear her say that one more, just to hear her snoring and she'd be the first to say, I don't snore. I said, Mama, yes you do. But yes, to hear that one more time, it would be helpful. Although I'm grateful to know that my mama is with the Lord.
Yes.
And that's what keeps me from breaking down as I used to. But to hear her and to see her one more time, just to, although I know she's here, here. And as my daughter and my siblings say, why don't you sell my house? I was like, I'm not selling my house.
Exactly. Mama was here.
Yeah, this is the last place she was. I'm not going to sell it, And so I'm grateful. So I'm saying to everyone, just listen to your mom, hear her, and love her as much as you can. Love her as much as you can. Give her anything and everything she wants. Amen.
Amen. It's Mother's Day
And
every
I
day.
love hearing that.
It's
But
Mother's
I
Day
did
every
tell 'em
day.
One day you won't hear my voice, so
Well, we're not thinking
Listen
about
now.
that. No, we don't want to think about that. We don't even think about
but
that.
I want them to because I'm a Christian and I believe I'm going to heaven. So we're supposed to live our life every day
Exactly.
as if it's our
Our
last.
last day.
So I want
And
them
purpose.
to be prepared. That's right.
And
We're
live it
living
purposely.
on purpose. That's right.
All right, well, we're going to sign off now. I just had to get that. Every time I hear this man talk about his mommy, it just beams. I mean, energy, positive, love just beams right through him. And I just had to sneak the recording back on because he drops so many pearls of wisdom when he talks about his mommy. Pearls of how to stay encouraged, pearls of how to keep on going, pearls of things that you might forget if your mom's still here. So I thought that was important for us to include as well. All right, talk to you soon.